Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High, Yahweh, Bahashim Yahawashai, Bahashim Rakakwadash. And I want to say Shalom to you Akminakwat out there pursuing this truth diligently. Coming at you once again with another lesson. This one's titled, Many Will Die from Things That Are Relatively Easy to Stop Doing. Right? And this is a thought, through the Holy Spirit that came to me when I was on Reddit, and there was some, because the whole thing with Trump being sworn in office now, there's a lot of uptick, and these posts of these how to say it, like these bati boys, all right, for lack of a better word, these mo with the hoe in front of it sexuals, all right. There's a lot of posts of them and different things relating to that with the Transformer people. A lot of posts on Reddit about that. These people are freaking out and stuff. Their genocide's gonna start and all that stuff, right? And originally I was gonna do a lesson of something about that, and then I was just thinking about just in general, right? Many people are gonna die from doing things that are pretty easy to just stop doing. All right, you can just stop being a mo, right? And other amongst other things, man, eating shrimps and lobsters and crabs and pork being the big one, swine, right? And many people are not only going to die, but are pretty much willing to die to have their so-called freedoms that, again, going back to yesterday's lesson, that can be taken away at any time and they would be able to do anything about it, right? But these people live for really like that spirit of Bacchus, all right? It's the festivities and drunkenness and just fun, and fun being defined as whatever they feel that is fun, whether it's wickedness or not. You can still have quote unquote fun. It's not necessarily the time for fun, but you can still have fun by, you can go out with your wife and have a good, date, movie, and a dinner. You can stay at home, play some 2K or, some Call of Duty or whatever you want, or have hobbies or paint or art, take pictures, or hell, many different things. All right. But like I've mentioned before, if your idea of fun is, doing drugs and committing homosexual acts, then I guess you can't have fun. All right. And many people are willing to die from those things are relatively easy to stop doing. All right. Doing homosexual acts. All right. It's not necessarily super easy to stop doing substances, all right, drugs, but if you're the Lord's dealing with you, he can get you off of those things, right? Nicotine it technically isn't a drug. It's still a drug, but the world doesn't think it as such. That's a very addicting substance, and I was able to get off that with the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai, right? And many other brothers as well. So it's not that you can't, it's that you won't and you don't want to, right? And many people are going to die because of that. And we're not here to do whatever, we want as far as if it's wicked, we don't make the rules. All right. We're not the rule makers. All right. It's our job to make sure we're following the rules, but we don't make the rules. All right. That's all through Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai. All right. And he gave to us, all right, through the Holy Scriptures of what to do and what not to do. Okay. As we're going to get in 2nd Esdras 7 and 21 and 25. But we were told what we could do and what we can't do. All right. But the thing is that it's the disobedience. All right. And disobedience with Jake. All right. Because they are stiff-necked people. Let's get that. This is Exodus 32 and 9. It says, this is Exodus 32 and 7. It says, and the Lord said unto Moses, go, get thee down. All right, get down from the mountain, right? For thy people, which thou broughtest out of the land of Egypt, have corrupted themselves. They have turned aside quickly out of the way which I commanded them. They have made them a molten calf, and have worshipped it, and have sacrificed thereunto, and said, these be thy gods, O Israel, which have brought thee up out of the land of Egypt. Again, being that Jake just can't do right. They're always doing something, man. Always doing too much. All right. And this is going back to that calf worship, which goes, you know, really Molech. Molech's also depicted as a owl, all right, from time to time as well. But calf, and it goes back to that Kornos, all right, the horned god, okay, and a calf is a horned creature, all right. It goes back to all those horned gods, all right. You can just look that up, horned god, all right, the horned god. Okay, it's part of Wicca, or which goes back to you know, witchcraft. All right, it's a form of neo-paganism, new paganism, pagan. It's a pagan thing. All right, this is this one, horned god. There's many different ones. This is statues of the horned god and mother goddess crafted by Belbuca, mother of witchcraft. And you can see them. There's more here. That's how they depict it. But right here, this is a red deer headdress. There's another deer. This one right here, a horned god, Nagamisha. All right, I guess it looks Hindu. Yeah, it's Hindu. All right. Where's another one? Here we go with the Baphomet. All right, going with the horns. Another horned god. I'm surprised they haven't showed anything with. Let's see. Let's see here. I showed it, but if you look up, okay, it's another horned god, as you can see. All right, calf. All right, an idol of a calf, or a bull, as you want to say. You can see it's a they're not telling you what it is, but you can see it. All right, it's a bull or a calf. So Exodus 32:8 says, "They have turned aside out of the way which I commanded them, and have made them a molten calf, and have worshipped it and sacrificed thereunto, and said, These be thy gods, O Israel, which have brought up thee out of the land of Egypt." That shit just was created. How could that have led you out of captivity when you just fucking made it? Jake, man, that shows you how Jake is, and that shows you the stupidity of Jake too. All right, verse 9, "And the Lord said unto Moses, I have seen this people, and behold, it is a stiff-necked people." All right, and then he was gonna destroy him, but he didn't. All right, because Moses had to basically be a lawyer for us. We've had to have many lawyers. All right, that's what Yahushua is for us now. All right, is essentially almost like a lawyer. All right, that works with the Most High. All right, on the same accord, and again, he died for our sins, because if not, we would have been toast. All right, and we need that. We need that mercy, and we need Yahushua. All right, of course, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Because if we didn't have the mercy of the Lord, all right, and then Yahushua to act as a mediator for that, we'd be destroyed, because our people are so, for lack of a better word, and excuse the French, fucking stupid, man. Our people are dumb. All right, they're dumb. Here it is. You just had the Lord lead you out of Egypt. All right, you have Moses going up to speak with the Lord that literally just caused this action to be, and you make a fucking calf statue saying, "This is the God that let us out." What are you talking about? You just made that, dummy. And some motherfuckers in there were believing it. They were worshiping it, And it shows you, man, that Jake is just, Jake is retarded, man. They're stiff-necked. What does it mean to be stiff-necked? Okay?
Stiff-necked.
All right, haughty or stubborn. All right, stubborn. All right, can't tell them nothing. Stop doing that. What? I don't know I was doing wrong. No, you're doing it wrong. Stop doing it, huh? What? I just told you to stop doing that. What? What'd you tell me? I just told you, man. I'm gonna destroy you. So why are you gonna destroy me, man? That ain't right. You didn't even warn me not once. What the hell? You done been warned several times. You didn't warn me not once. When did you warn me? What about the 4 other times? Well, I don't remember that. Of course you don't, because you're stubborn. All right, and you're haughty. All right, and which is proud and rude. All right, you're ignorant, man. You're just stupid. All right. Anyway, so let's go and get Jeremiah 10 and 23. And a lot of Jake is going to die from this, from doing things that are relatively easy. What does it mean if something is relatively easy? Let's look up that word. What does it mean What is relatively easy? What is relatively easy meaning? Here we go. Something that is fairly easy to do, especially when compared to similar things. I can't stop eating pork. I just can't stop eating shrimp. I just can't stop. Just stop it. Don't buy it no more. The end. Done. Hell, man, back in the world, I loved pepperoni pizza as much as anybody else, but am I going to eat it now? No. If you like pepperoni pizza that much, you know what you can do? You can go and get turkey pepperoni. That's what I do. It's turkey. It's clean. You can eat it, and it doesn't taste too far off from the real thing. What about bacon? I love bacon. I eat bacon, beef bacon. Some people like turkey bacon. I prefer the beef bacon because it actually crisps up on the edges more like actual bacon does. All right? Turkey bacon doesn't really get crispy. It just gets chewy. All right, which I don't care for. So you can get beef bacon. That's the thing. Oh, yo, Holmes, what about chorizo? All right, yeah, I get it, bro. Being part Mexican, I get it. Yeah, cool. Beef chorizo, they have it. Is it going to taste exactly the same? Not 100%, but it's damn close. All right? And something being damn close is better than eating something that's 100% what you're trying to get and then being killed for it. All right, so what if it's 95%? So, man, there's 5% in here that don't taste the same. Fuck it. So it's close enough. God damn, man. If you asked for $500 and someone gave you $450, would you be pissed off? Hey, man, I asked for $500. Hey, it's close enough. $450 is still damn good money. What the fuck you talking about? Jake is an asshole. Again, as Elder Monactas Akbar, GMS South Carolina always says, Jake is an asshole. You know, hey, nothing's ever good enough. All right, you have viable alternatives. All right, but you're willing to die over a fucking sea spider, man. A sea spider. A thing that literally cleans the ocean. Literally the most, or the most nastiest. Pigs are gross creatures, man. They sleep and roost and shit. Right? In Pulp Fiction, right? So, there you go, man. What did he say? He says, what about a dog? Would you call a dog filthy? He says, I don't know about filthy, but they're definitely unclean. Difference is the dogs have character, right? It's like, well, what if? So, by that definition, what if a pig had character? He says, man, that must be. He said that'd have to be one charming motherfucking pig. All right, bear with me. My mouse battery just decided to die. Give me a minute. All right. Back up in here. All right. So I can. There we go. All right. But yeah, because he was talking about he said you could tell me a rat. He said you could tell me a rat tastes like pumpkin pie, but I wouldn't eat the filthy motherfucker. All right, here I'm gonna go and play it. So I've always loved this clip. Here you go.
I don't know why. I just thought he'd be European or something because he...
Yeah, man, he's about as European as fucking English Bob.
I know that now.
But was he cool or what?
Thank you.
Totally fucking cool. In control. Didn't even, you didn't really get pissed when you were fucking with him. I was amazed.
Want some bacon?
No, man, I don't eat pork.
Are you Jewish?
No, I ain't Jewish. I just don't dig on swine, that's all.
Why not?
Pigs are filthy animals. I don't eat filthy animals.
Yeah, but bacon tastes good. Pork chops taste good.
Hey, sewer rat may taste like pumpkin pie, but I'd never know because I wouldn't eat the filthy motherfuckers. Pigs sleep and root in shit. That's a filthy animal. I ain't eat nothing that ain't got sense enough to disregard its own feces.
How about a dog? Dog eats his own feces.
I don't eat dog either.
Yeah, but do you consider a dog to be a filthy animal?
I wouldn't go so far as to call a dog filthy, but they're definitely dirty. But dogs got personality. Personality goes a long way.
So by that rationale, if a pig had a better personality, he would cease to be a filthy animal. Is that true?
Well, we have to be talking about one charming motherfucking pig. I mean, he had to be 10 times more charming than that Arnold on Green Acres, you know what I'm saying?
There you go. But yeah, man. And dogs are unclean as well. That's why you can't eat them neither. But yeah, man, because And that, that's if you learn that quote, if you like that movie, you can, when people ask me why I don't eat pork, I always end up quoting that. I'm like, they're filthy animals, man. They're gross. They're nasty. Have you seen them? And they cause high cholesterol. They're nasty. They're one of the only animals that absorbs their environment into their skin. So, and then I tell them, I said, did you know most pigs in America are garbage fed? Right? So that means all the dirty diapers and tampons and condoms, all that shit, you're eating that right up. Yum, yum, yum. Eat some pork, right? You're gonna die because you ate a filthy, vile, shit-eating, a tampon, blood, sweating pig, man. Disgusting. It ain't even worth it, man. And we're not supposed to be doing what we want to do. We're supposed to be doing what the Lord wants to do. And the Lord doesn't want us to eat those things. The Lord doesn't want us to do homosexual things. The Lord don't want us to get with other men's wives, right? The Lord don't want us to do those things. The Lord doesn't want the women of his nation to be harlots and sluts, all right? He doesn't want that. He doesn't want the men of the nation to be homosexual. He doesn't want that, right? But you want to do what you want to do, right? Because you don't care about the Lord. That's really what it is at the end of the day. Just admit it. Jeremiah 10:23. O Lord, I know that the way of man is not in himself. It is not in man that walketh to direct his steps. O Lord, correct me, but with judgment, not in thine anger, lest thou bring me to nothing. Pour out the fury upon the heathen that know thee not, and upon the families that call not on thy name. For they have eaten up Jacob and devoured him, and consumed him, and have made his habitation desolate. So there you go, man. And another scripture that goes into that is Proverbs 20 and verse 24. All right. This is Proverbs 20 and 24. It says, come on. It says, man's goings are of the Lord. How can a man then understand his own way? How do you know what you're supposed to be doing? Your goings are of the Lord. How do you know? Hey, well, I ain't of the Lord by that. But yeah, well, talking like that, you probably ain't. You're right. You're either a two-third, all right, two turds, all right, or you're just a filthy, dirty heathen in the first place. And it don't matter if you're brown. I'm brown though. I'm an Israelite. That don't matter. That don't matter that you're brown. That don't make you an Israelite. All right. Do you believe in the name Yahweh Hashem Yahushai? Do you believe that the Lord is a so-called black man? Do you believe that all the Edomites are going into captivity? Do you believe that the Edomite is a so-called white man? Do you believe that heathens are under us? Do you believe that the kingdom is going to be established and that Yahushai is coming back? Do you believe that the white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of? All right, who is Esau Edom and is the main progenitor of violence and death and torture against the Israelites, and the Israelites being the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans? Do you believe those things? Do you? Yes, you do. Well, you have a good chance. All right. Do you understand this truth? All right. Does this truth piss you off, or does it make you feel good inside? Which one is it, man? You know, you got to ask yourself a bunch of questions. It ain't just because you're brown skin that you're automatically an Israelite. Just like it's not just because you're a white skinned, all right, or red skinned, all right, that you're automatically an Edomite. All right, or because you're yellow skinned, you look like a so-called Chinese person, doesn't mean that you're a Moabite. All right, you might still be an Israelite. You got to realize that Jake, all right, this is Hosea 1:10. It says, yet the number of the children of Israel shall be as the sand of the sea. It's a lot, which cannot be measured nor numbered. And it shall come to pass that in the place where it was said unto them, ye are not my people, there it shall be said unto them, ye are the sons of the living power. Right? So you can't number us. We're very, very huge. All right? You can't look at all the sand on the sea, man. You can't even count how many grains there are. There's so many. All right? And Jake's been everywhere. All right? Jake's been everywhere. Jake's been over in the Asias. They've been over in the Africas. They've been over in North, South. In Central America, all right, all these different, everywhere, all right, all through Europe, okay? Jake's been everywhere. So, and when Jake goes places, you know how Jake is, you know how you are, you like to get down, all right? Like to get down, they get down with other women. And we know, again, just the other day we talked about it, Eve loves the enemy, all right? That the seed line comes through the father, not through the mother. All right, so if they're going over and getting with Asian women and African women and Indian women and European women, right, and Edomites, right, and all that, the baby's still a Jake. They might look a little bit different than what they, what their father looks like now because they got, heathenistic traits, all right, of the face. All right, they might have, smaller noses or squintier eyes or straighter hair, right, lighter skin, different things like that, but they're still an Israelite at the end of the day. Okay, and it doesn't matter what you look like or what you smell like or how big or tall or fat or round or skinny you are or what color your skin is, all right, that if you're an Israelite, you're an Israelite, all right, and that's why you got to ask yourself. So you can't say, oh, I'm brown, I'm an Israelite. There's motherfuckers I see all the time that are definitely not Jake, all right, coming into my work, all right. Hello, how are you doing today, sir? And they're super white, acting and shit, but they're Jake, and you can tell the difference between an Uncle Tom, a coon, and a Jake, man, or a Slocky, and a Jake and a lost Jake. You can just tell. You can try them by their spirits, whether they be of the Most High. You can just feel in your spirit like, this ain't us. This ain't me. I don't know who the fuck this guy is. All right, you can feel it. Just like when sometimes you're around some white guys, you're like, man, this guy's a little bit different. I don't know. He might not be an Edomite. He might just be a Jake. He might just be a Jake, even though he looks like the way he does, right? But there's certain people you'd think was a Jake that come up, and I'm like, nope, this motherfucker's off. I think this guy's an Edomite. I think he's an Edomite. Like, for example, like the Hodge twins, man. These guys are Edomites, right? You could just feel it. You can just feel it. These guys are just, you can even see it in their faces and their eyes almost. They just don't seem quite right, right? They just don't seem quite right. They're Edomites, right? Or people like Lenny Kravitz. Now, I don't know if the Hodge twins, if their father is actually, known, all right? Or you can't even just go by his father, because his father might be white looking, all right? Or someone's father might be white looking. For example, my father's white looking, but I'm still Jake. Look at Bob Marley, right? Bob Marley. Now, I'm kind of 50-50 on Bob Marley. I know some of the other apostles of Great Millstone, and some brothers think he is. I've heard a lot of the one thing that makes me think that he might not be is the stories about how he was like kind of usurped his way in and forced people to play his music, and he really wasn't what he was singing about. Right? It was kind of deceptive. He was all peace and love, one love, brother, but he was kind of more of a violent guy, all right, historically, all right, from what I read, the articles that I read. So that's the thing that I'm like, I don't know, that sounds like some Edomite stuff, all right? But, he could be a Jake as well. That's one I'm 50-50 on. I don't really know. But Lenny Kravitz, this guy, you couldn't even really tell this is a Jake by his singing. But his dad is, this is him right here, all right? Right there. Cy Kravitz, all right? And you know what he is Jewish, all right? Jewish. His father's Jewish. And you can go and look. So this guy's an Ashkenazi Jew, okay? So he's not a Jake. All right, he's not a Jake at all. All right, he's just a tear. All right, and again, that's we've gone into tears before. You can look it up on my channel, another brother's channel. All right, preferably another brother's channel. He'll give you go into deep dive. Go and look up here. I'll give you a little bit of something to work with here. What is this? I don't know if this guy is he just doing Spanish stuff now? What does this mean? Oh. Yeah, how shall I come back? Okay, alright. Bear with me 1 minute.
The encounters, this book, that I spoke of on the live stream, the Bishop's Great Millstone, you still well?
All right, okay, all right. Checking. All right, let's see. So anyway, so like you for that. change the name, and every time I see a change of name, I have to go and check if there's still, you know, it wasn't like they got kicked out or something, and they're not dealing with Gray Millstone again. So it's like it. Just wanted to check. He still seems to be doing his thing. It's good. Got scared with the name change. I was like, uh-oh. You never know, man. When you see a name change, you know, sometimes you just want to change your name, but sometimes it's because they were ordered to change the name, and that which doesn't seem to be the case with this brother. But yeah, so you can go here. This is Apostle Dahar. You can look up Tear. You can go and look up. Guess he doesn't have one, but you can go look up Tear. Oh, he does. What in the world? What in the hell? This is... YouTube can't even act right. Bear with me. I know for a fact these brothers have done something. I know for a fact these brothers have done lessons on tears, which is very concerning. Where is the Apostle Romulo? Probably passed it a million times. Did his channel get taken down? What is YouTube doing, man? Bear with me. Let me go on my phone. Apostle Romulo's page get taken down? I feel like brothers would put up a little They're playing fucking games. That's what they're doing. YouTube's playing fucking games. Got it. One of my most watched channels, and they're hiding it. All right, playing games. I see you, E. I see what you're doing. Fuck yeah, that's usually right up here with all the brothers that I'm watching the most, with GMS South Carolina, Daily Edification 4, or GMS Elder Benataz Akbar, Apostle Gabar, Apostle Dahar, and then another one that should be in here is the Dallas brother. Should be up here somewhere close. I don't even know if they actually do it like that, but I don't know, man. They're playing games. It pisses me off. Anyway, here we go. The Wheat and Tears. The Wheat and Tears. There you go. You can go watch those videos. I recommend this one right here. 43 minutes long. Go ahead and watch that. All right. So I don't know what's going on with YouTube's shit right now. I don't know, but that's concerning. Anyway, but yeah, man. So go and look that up. Just because you look one way, don't mean you is one way. All right. So let's go ahead and get Romans 12 and 1 through 2. Let's get that. How long have I been going for? 30 minutes. That's pretty good, actually. I thought it was shorter than that. Romans 12 and 1. This is dedicated service. Yes, we have a dedicated service to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Dedicated service. Romans 12 and 1. I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of Yahweh, that you present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable unto Yahweh, which is your reasonable service. That's your service. And it's reasonable, right? For all the things that he's done to us. It's a reasonable service. And be not conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may, renewing to make new again, right? That you may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of Yahweh. So there you go, man. So you gotta do what's acceptable unto Yahweh, not what's acceptable unto yourselves. All right, let me go ahead and get this. I gotta speed it up just a little bit because I gotta run out and grab some food because we got Sabbath coming in like 50 minutes. So I gotta get this. So second Esdras 7 and 21 through 25, it says, and this shows you that, you can't say, oh, the Lord never told me. The Lord gave you plenty of, times. All right. Second Esdras 7 and 21 through 25. For Yahweh hath given straight commandment, straightly, it's plain, it's right there. All right. It's straight. And it's not confusing. He gave you straight commandment, right? To such as came, what they should do to live, even as they came, and what they should observe to avoid punishment. Nevertheless, they were not obedient unto him, but spake against him and imagined vain things, and deceived themselves by their wicked deeds, and said of the Most High that he is not, and knew not his ways. But his law have they despised, and denied his covenants. In his statutes have they not been faithful, and have not performed his works. And therefore, Esdras, for the empty are the empty things, and for the full are the full things. Look, he told you what you should do if you want to live, and what not to do if you don't want to die. And you didn't listen. Nevertheless, going back, nevertheless, they were not obedient unto him, but spake against him and imagined vain things. It's on you, Jake. All right? And the truth is out. Everybody knows about the Hebrew Israelites with Kanye, TikTok, and all these different things. You should know. You should know by now. All right. Proverbs 13 and 13. Whoso despiseth the word shall be destroyed, but he that feareth the commandment shall be rewarded. You want to continue on with that bullshit? Go right ahead, man. But you're going to be destroyed. The Lord's going to kill you, and many will die from doing things that are relatively easy to stop doing. Stop eating pork. All right. Stop being a mo. All right. And stop being an adulterer. Right. And then I have this up here. Animals act differently in captivity. And I put that there because it's known that animals, all right, act differently. They start doing things that they don't usually do when they're in captivity. All right. You have Jake doing all this heathenistic shit, man. It's not for you to do. All right. You're just doing it because you're here now. And you love just being wrong. Your favorite thing to do is just go off, and you're gonna die from a thing that was relatively easy for you to stop doing, and it's gonna be too late for you. So that's that. We're gonna go ahead and close out with that. Lord willing, the lesson was edifying. Again, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. I want to say shalom to you brothers and sisters out there. Keep enduring, keep the faith. We're almost out of here. Until next one, Lord willing, shalom.